In a world where opulence and eccentricity often collide, there lies a hidden narrative, a story woven through the lives of the ultra-wealthy, whose passions manifest in the most unusual collections. Welcome to Velvet, where we explore the extraordinary pursuits of billionaires who seek not only to acquire wealth, but to curate a tapestry of rare treasures that speak to their souls. Join us as we embark on a journey through this fascinating realm, where every item tells a story, and every collector holds a piece of history. As we glide through the grand entrance of a sprawling mansion, the air is thick with anticipation. The walls are adorned with vibrant paintings, each brushstroke echoing the whispers of artists long gone. We find ourselves in the private gallery of an enigmatic billionaire known for his eclectic tastes. He greets us with a warm smile, his eyes sparkling with enthusiasm as he gestures toward his collection. "What drives me," he begins, "is not just the thrill of ownership, but the stories behind each piece." The camera pans across the room, capturing the intricate details of his prized possessions: an ancient Egyptian artifact, a rare first edition of a classic novel, and a vintage toy that once belonged to a Hollywood starlet. Each item is more than mere decoration. They are fragments of history, carefully curated to create a narrative that reflects his identity. It's in these moments that we begin to understand the psychology behind collecting, how it transcends mere acquisition to become an expression of self. As we delve deeper into this world, we encounter collectors whose passions range from the whimsical to the bizarre. One particularly captivating individual has dedicated his life to amassing an extraordinary collection of antique dolls. His home is a veritable museum, filled with meticulously preserved dolls from various eras. Each doll has its own story, and as he shares them with us, we can't help but feel the weight of nostalgia and history in his words. "Each doll represents a moment in time," he explains, his voice tinged with reverence. "They embody the culture and craftsmanship of their era." We watch as he delicately lifts a Victorian doll from its display case, her porcelain face painted with exquisite detail. "This one was crafted in 1885, he says, "and she was once cherished by a little girl in London." The passion in his voice is palpable, and we find ourselves drawn into his world, one where each doll is not just an object, but a vessel of memory. Transitioning from the delicate world of dolls to the roaring engines of vintage cars, we meet another collector whose love for automobiles is evident in every inch of his expansive garage. As he throws open the doors, we are greeted by a symphony of gleaming chrome and polished paint. Classic cars from every decade line the walls like proud warriors, awaiting their next adventure. "I don't just collect cars, I collect stories," he proclaims, his eyes alight with excitement. He leads us through his collection, recounting tales of road trips taken in each vehicle and the unique histories attached to them. "This beauty here," he says, pointing to a 1963 Corvette Stingray, "was once owned by a famous actor who drove it through the streets of Hollywood." As he reminisces about the freedom and adventure these cars represent, we feel the allure of nostalgia wash over us, a longing for simpler times when the open road beckoned without restraint. Our journey takes us next to an auction house buzzing with anticipation. The atmosphere is electric as bidders raise their paddles, vying for rare items that hold immense value. We watch in awe as the auctioneer calls out prices that soar into the stratosphere. The thrill of competition is palpable. Fortunes can change hands in an instant. Among the items up for bid is a legendary comic book, Action Comics #1, featuring Superman's debut, expected to fetch millions. As the bidding escalates, we can't help but feel the adrenaline coursing through our veins. The auction house becomes a stage where dreams are realized and ambitions fulfilled. A final bid rings out, and with it, a new owner emerges, another chapter written in the annals of collecting history. The allure of these transactions goes beyond mere financial investment. They embody passion and dedication, showcasing the lengths to which collectors will go to secure their prized possessions. But what motivates this behavior? What compels someone to spend millions on something that may seem trivial to an outsider? To explore this question further, we sit down with a psychologist specializing in collecting behavior. Collecting often stems from childhood experiences, she explains thoughtfully. Many collectors find comfort in their collections, as they evoke feelings of nostalgia and security. Her insights resonate deeply as we reflect on our own experiences. For some collectors, these items serve as reminders of lost moments or unfulfilled dreams, a way to reclaim pieces of their past. As we return to our billionaire collector in his mansion, he echoes these sentiments. For me, it's about legacy. I want my collection to inspire future generations. As our exploration continues, we encounter another fascinating collector, a woman devoted to preserving rare stamps from around the world. Her collection is housed in a climate-controlled room filled with pristine albums and glass cases that showcase her treasures. She speaks passionately about her pursuit. Stamps are miniature works of art, she says with pride. Each one tells a story about its country's history and culture. We watch as she carefully flips through her albums, revealing stamps adorned with vibrant colors and intricate designs. This one here is from 1850, she explains, and it's one of only a few remaining copies. Her dedication is evident. She spends countless hours researching and acquiring stamps that resonate with her personal journey. As we transition back to our billionaire collector's mansion, we are reminded that collecting is not merely about ownership, it's about connection. Each item serves as a bridge between past and present, linking collectors to the stories and experiences that shaped them. In this world, status is often intertwined with passion. Owning something unique elevates one's social standing among elite circles. At an exclusive gathering filled with collectors showcasing their acquisitions, conversations revolve around shared passions and mutual admiration. It's here that we witness firsthand how collecting fosters community, a bond forged through appreciation for history and artistry. A young collector stands proudly beside her carefully curated collection of vintage jewelry, sharing anecdotes about her finds at estate sales and flea markets. I love discovering pieces that have been forgotten, she beams. It feels like I'm giving them new life. Her enthusiasm is infectious as she recounts her adventures in hunting for treasures, each piece representing not just wealth, but also creativity and individuality. As we navigate through this world, we come across yet another unexpected collector, a billionaire who has dedicated himself to amassing rare books. His library is nothing short of breathtaking. Shelves upon shelves are filled with first editions and signed copies by literary giants. He welcomes us into this sanctuary with open arms, eager to share his passion for literature. Books are portals to other worlds, he muses thoughtfully. They transport us through time and space. As he pulls a leather-bound volume from the shelf, a first edition of F. Scott Fitzgerald's The Great Gatsby, we can see the reverence in his eyes. This book changed my life, he confides, sharing how it inspired him during pivotal moments in his career. His collection serves as both an investment and an emotional refuge, a testament to the power of storytelling that transcends generations. In this moment, we realize that collecting is not solely about acquiring wealth. It's about seeking meaning amidst materialism. Our journey leads us back to the auction house where yet another rare item is being showcased, a vintage watch once owned by a legendary filmmaker. The atmosphere crackles with anticipation as bidders prepare for what promises to be an exhilarating showdown. We watch closely as paddles rise and fall like waves crashing against the shore. Each bid represents more than just money, it's a declaration of desire. As the gavel strikes down on the final bid, we feel an overwhelming sense of excitement ripple through the crowd, another treasure secured for its new owner. In this world where fortunes shift like sand dunes in the wind, we witness firsthand how collecting can become an exhilarating pursuit, an adventure fueled by passion and ambition. But even amidst all this grandeur lies an undeniable truth. Collecting can also be deeply personal. We meet another collector who specializes in taxidermy and art form that has sparked controversy over ethical considerations yet remains captivating in its execution. Her collection showcases animals preserved with meticulous care. Each piece tells a story about nature's beauty and fragility. I see beauty where others may not, she explains softly as she guides us through her collection. It's important to honor these creatures by preserving their essence. Her perspective challenges us to confront our own beliefs about collecting, how it can serve as both celebration and contemplation of life itself. As our exploration continues, we encounter young collectors who embrace sustainability while cultivating their unique styles. Individuals who seek out hidden gems at thrift stores or flea markets, rather than relying solely on high-priced auctions. They embody a growing trend toward conscious consumerism, a desire for meaningful possessions rather than mere status symbols. I love finding pieces that tell stories, one young collector shares passionately while showcasing her eclectic wardrobe filled with vintage clothing. Each item has character. It feels good knowing I'm giving new life to something that might have been forgotten. In this moment, we realize that collecting transcends age or wealth. It becomes an expression of individuality rooted in shared experiences, a testament to humanity's innate desire for connection. As our journey draws closer to its conclusion, we reflect on what drives these collectors, the motivations behind their pursuits, and how it shapes not only their lives, but also ours as observers, captivated by their stories. In closing, we invite you to consider what drives your passions and interests, whether art, antiques, or something entirely unique. There's beauty found within every pursuit that resonates with your soul. Join us at Velvet as we continue exploring captivating stories that reveal extraordinary facets of life beyond materialism. And as always, if you enjoyed this journey into the world of unusual collections among billionaires and wish to delve deeper into similar narratives, don't forget to subscribe to Velvet for more enchanting tales that inspire curiosity and wonder. In this realm where wealth meets whimsy, we are reminded that true richness lies not just in possessions, but in the stories they carry, the connections forged through shared passions, and ultimately the legacy we leave behind. So let us celebrate these remarkable individuals who dare to collect not just for status, but for love, the love of history, artistry, and humanity itself, as we continue our exploration together on Velvet.